grants Tobagonian permission to challenge EID cut. Former police officer weigh in on Commissioner of Police saga. IMA concerned about the possible spread of coral disease to Tobago's reefs. And Webster Roy meets British High Commissioner to discuss gender-based violent projects. Good evening, I am Bianna Bremner. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Thursday, 6th February 2025. Now to our top story this evening. The High Court has granted Tobago resident Stephon Isaac permission to challenge the Eco-Industrial Development Company of Tobago for refusing to release key documents on Manta Lodge Hotel agreement with Choice Hotels International. The case, brought under the Freedom of Information Act, seeks details on legal consultation, contract terms, and financial arrangements related to hotels management. A hearing is set for March 28, 2025. In 2024, Isaac requested information on process used by EID cut to procure a manager of the hotel. However, his request was denied because EID cut claimed they are not obligated to fulfill FOI requests because it is a private company, even though it was established and funded by the THA. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris welcomed the ruling, calling it a victory for transparency. He said this is a major step in ensuring accountability because Tobagonians deserve to know how public assets are managed and who benefits. Morris urged the public to support efforts to uncover the full details, stressing that the Manta Lodge deal must serve Tobago's best interests. Following her suspension from Commissioner of Police Earl Haywood Christopher, Junior Benjamin has been approved by Parliament to assume the role of Acting Commissioner of Police. However, the Chief Technical Officer in the THA and the former member of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, Anselm Richards, raised concerns regarding the legality of her arrest. Richards questioned the lack of evidence to support her arrest and suggested that the arrest may have been unwarranted. Richards was a guest on our Tobago Updates morning show, and Joe Sheldon has more details.
The Chief Technical Advisor of the Tobago House of Assembly, Anselm Richards, stated that if sufficient evidence had been available against Earl Haywood Christopher, a charge could have been filed.
If they had sufficient evidence to make the case against the commissioner, the case that they were investigating, then when the evidence was presented to the DPP would have evaluated the evidence and then concur with the arresting officer that sufficient evidence was available to make the charge.
He noted that within most organizations, it is not uncommon for individuals to strive for better positions. However, he said the internal conflict in the TTPS is becoming very obvious to the public. However, he emphasized that under the state of emergency, where public trust in the TTPS should be at its peak, the situation is both embarrassing and unsettling.
Because these internal wrangling and power struggle that is emerging and looking like and tasting like a mutiny is not comforting to the average man in the street or even the international community that have significant deep relationship with the country. It's a very embarrassing and unfortunate situation for all of us as citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
He is confused as to why the chairman of the National Security Council, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, was unaware of the situation and advised that measures must be put in place to prevent a repeat of the incident.
It is challenging for me to wrap my mind around the fact that all these things are happening. The commissioner is suspended by the Police Service Commission, a DCP arrested commissioner, and the chairman of the National Security Council has no knowledge of all these things are happening.
Joe Sheldon, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Is anyone concerned about the mental health of police officers? This is the question being raised by Nkosi Phillips, political leader of Unity of the People. Phillips' concerns come as police face intense scrutiny amid the state of emergency, controversy surrounding the Commission of Police, loss of confidence from government officials, high crime rates, and rising public expectations. He reminds the public that police officers are people too and worries about how they are coping under such pressure.
And when these officers have to come to the public to deal with the public's issue, to deal with the government's issue, to deal with the criminals' issue, to deal with their workplace issue, and then have to go back to their homes to deal with that issue as well. The issue of their children being bad in school, the wife giving them trouble or the husband giving them trouble, it affects their social skills.
Phillips argued that there should be a strong effort to ensure police officers receive mental health support, enabling them to perform their duties to the best of their abilities.
Does it have a mental institution in the police service to articulate on behalf of our officers who are stressed and mentally challenged by so much work being put on them?
Phillips called on government officials to stop publicly criticizing police officers and instead use their platform to show support for the men and women who risk their lives daily. They added that if given the opportunity to govern, the UTP will ensure police officers have access to mental health support and the necessary tools to carry out their duties effectively. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Love, soca, zest, and steam. Thursday, 13th February, the night before Valentine's Day. Fellas, come out with me. Ladies, you and your team to experience one of TNT's most requested artists, Young Brother.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up
Young Brother live at Village Vibes Bar, Mason Hall.
I wanna wine on your bumper, I know you like steam.
Young Brother live for an uncut, up-close performance.
You make it jump and you make it jump.
Alongside DJ Hottie, Ish and Selector Father, MC Sticks, King Legal, Busy and DJ Fusion. Early bird tickets, 3 ladies on 1 ticket, $450. Single, $200. Available at Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Royal Castle Outlet Scarborough, Ramabar, Joefield Junction, Mongrace, Crown Point Gas Station, and Village Vibes Bar. Call 750-6258 or 686-0898 for one night only. The King of Steam, Young Brother live, the night before Valentine at Village Vibes Bar, Mason Hall.
This is what I like the pot.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49SWIFT 4979438.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, buljoil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Welcome back. While Tobago and Trinidad are no longer under a coral bleaching alert, there is concern that weakened corals may now be more vulnerable to stony coral disease. The disease is present in the Caribbean but has not yet been detected in Trinidad and Tobago. However, the Institute of Marine Affairs is preparing to respond if and when it reaches local reefs. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
2024's coral bleaching event was devastating for Tobago's reefs, impacting nearly everyone. Some critical corals suffered 100% mortality due to unusually high sea temperatures. In recent months, temperatures have returned to normal, giving corals a small chance to recover. However, Deputy Chairman of the IMA, Dr. Rahana Juman, warns that an even greater concern remains.
We will still monitoring to see what happens in terms of recovery and so forth, but our concern would be, of course, disease. Coral disease is coming in because the reefs are now more susceptible as they're stressed.
Stony coral disease is a fast-spreading infection that affects hard corals, causing tissue loss and eventually killing them. It spreads through the water and can devastate coral reefs. Scientists suspect bacteria may be responsible, but the exact cause is still unknown. Pollution and human activities worsen the problem. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the disease was first detected in Florida in 2014 before rapidly spreading across the Caribbean.
We have not observed it, or we have no confirmation of it here in Trinidad, but we know it's right in Grenada. So we're preparing for its arrival, sort of, right? Or being prepared in the event that we see it, we could treat with it.
Dr. Juman shared that two of their ecologists, Dr. Anjani Ganesh and Hannah Lochan, received training in Colombia through the Perry Institute of Marine Science to respond effectively if stony coral disease is detected in Tobago.
Coral reef ecologists of the IMA, they would have gotten a small grant from the Specially Protected Area and Wildlife Protocol, the SPOR protocol, to basically get some training on stony coral tissue loss disease as a new disease that is attacking corals in the region.
The IMA hopes that training combined with early detection will give them a fighting chance against the disease. However, they worry about the devastation it could cause if it spreads to Tobago's reefs. Destroyed reefs could leave coastlines vulnerable to rough seas and impact fish populations. In the meantime, they urge marine users to disinfect dive gear and equipment after each use, dive on only one reef at a time, and avoid touching corals. Additionally, reducing polluted runoff from drains into the sea can help prevent the disease from taking hold. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Gender and Child Affairs Minister Ayanna Webster-Roy recently met with newly appointed British High Commissioner John Dean and Acting Deputy High Commissioner China Lee Petal to discuss ongoing efforts to combat gender-based violence in Trinidad and Tobago. During the meeting, Minister Webster-Roy highlighted the benefits of the Central Registry on Gender-Based Violence's Umbuno system, which tracks reports, supports distressed families, and collaborates with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. High Commissioner Dean expressed the UK's commitment to continuing its partnership with the Ministry of Gender and Child Affairs. He shared details of UK projects aimed at reducing gender-based violence, including support for female entrepreneurs, leadership training for women, and research on local gender-based violence situations. Minister Webster-Roy also discussed plans to integrate the Children's Registry into the Umbuno system, aiming to reduce the institutionalization of children. Both sides are eager to continue their collaboration, especially in preparation for the 2025 International Women's Day event. Minority Councillor Petal Daniel Benoit, during an interview on Good Morning Tobago, raised significant concerns about decline of Tobago's economy under the current TG administration. She stated that Tobago's economy was worth $1.8 billion in 2021, but has decreased to $1.66 billion by 2023.
We have a situation where in 2021, we had a Tobago economy of 1.68 billion. The information is, as of 2023, the economy shrank to 1.66 billion. So we are seeing, based on the numbers, there's a decline in the economy.
She said the current administration has mismanaging resources, pointing out that allocations for fiscal 2024 to 2025 is greater than that received by previous PNM administrations, and she has not yet seen any tangible development even with this increase.
This administration received 66% of its requests. So you have a situation where you are receiving more allocation. Based on your request, you are receiving more percentage terms based on your request, and we are not seeing the returns based on the increased allocation.
She said although the current administration received 66% of allocation they requested, she pointed out that statistically the PNM administration received approximately 47%. Despite this, she said the PNM administration was able to contribute more to the island's development.
If you compare that, the PNM had a reduced allocation or a small allocation, yet still the People's National Movement THA administration was able to deliver community centers, able to deliver health facilities, were able to acquire land to add to the housing stock.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. The weather report is next.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
With Flow Business's new smart solutions, powered by super fast, reliable broadband, you'll feel like there are more versions of you working for you. From website design, development, and digital marketing to promote your business, 24/7 business class support to cloud solutions, security, and more. Multiply your growth today.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight, initially fair with a few light showery spells as the night progresses. Tonight's temperatures are expected to be at 25 degrees Celsius. For tomorrow, you can expect mainly hot, sunny, and at times breezy, despite the low chance of 1 or 2 brisk passing showers. Mostly fair night. Daytime temperatures will rise to 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, occasionally rough, with waves near 2.5 meter, occasionally up to 3 meters in open waters, and near 1.5 meter, occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 6:27 and the sunset at 6:03. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. High Court grants Tobagonian permission to challenge EID cut. Former police officer weigh in on Commissioner of Police saga. IMA concerned about the possible spread of coral disease to Tobago's reefs. And Webster Roy meets British High Commissioner to discuss gender-based violence projects. I am Bianna Brebner. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.